run out of the field. I could probably go back and do it, but I got a feeling the rain's coming hard. Very windy, and I bet it's dropped 10-15 degrees in the last 20 minutes. But it doesn't look too bad for 2 passes. Don't have near as much done as I wanted to, but hard to be a one-man show. Oh, I forgot. Had to unplug my ends real quick. I think I timed that one just right. Only got drowned a little bit. The neighbor across the way just he just got done planting. Came in this morning and worked the ground up and put the fertilizer on and got it planted within the last 20 minutes. But we're done for today now. Well, there he goes with the International. Sign of the times. He asked me this morning if I was going to plant today. When I had worked up, and I said no. It's too rough and it's too wet. The ground back over, you know, on the other side of the road there, you can, yeah. I think I called that one right. The ground across the road, if you look at it, you can see it's a little bit different colored, and it's heavier. In the spring, you got to go in and hit it a little bit wet to get it opened up, and then you can let it get, you know, work it a little bit so the air can get to it, let it get a rain on it, and then wait till it's ready. Not you're ready, it's ready, and it'll break up good. You hit it wet and you've got concrete to deal with. This front of this field right here, the disc wouldn't even go in the ground. You go about 1 inch and that's it. And normally with that John Deere disc with the wings up, that thing will flat sink in the ground. But it's just barely getting in there today. Like I said, this was disc twice. And And it don't look bad at all once you get a rain on it. But this over here, you know, it just barely in the ground. It's just scratching it. So I'm probably going to have to hook the subsoiler up and go across this in here where these trees were and break it up, or chisel ply it. I don't know. I don't even know if the chisel ply will go in the ground. We'll find out after this rain gets over. Next day, tomorrow, and Friday, maybe some Saturday. But we're for sure done today. Kind of like it's not raining now, but it's going to be before long. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, I guess. At any rate, guys, I'm going to get out of here, close things up, call it a day. The rain is coming. You can smell it in the air, literally. I didn't think I'd get back to that corner today, but I gave it a good try. My hope was to get back there to that point where that last pin oak is out, disked twice. They're back. I'm probably going to no-till corn. We're still thinking really hard about putting this upper part in hay and then out across the road in beans. We're playing things by ear. Kind of one of those, we haven't totally made our minds up yet, but we're going to have to do something quick. At any rate, guys, I'm getting out of here. Everything's back in the barn and dry, and I'm only a little bit drowned, so we did good. So we'll see you next time, guys, and as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. See you next time. This is the time where a cab would be nice. It's not raining a lot, but you don't want to become a drowned rat on an open station tractor. Yeah, they said about 4 o'clock this stuff was really going to be moving in, and it's, well, 3:44. But all this, except the last 3 rounds there, has been hit. Well, yeah, 3 rounds, 4 maybe, has been hit twice with a disc. So that's in pretty good shape. And all I got to go is to that point right there. That back there will get no-tilled, and I'm thinking very hard about putting this in hay production. Like me and Dad was talking about it this morning. The ground across the road will be beans, unless I get, well, it'll be beans, because I want corn over here where the nematodes was so bad last year. Put this in hay, and that'll help kill them off. Nematodes, whatever you call them. Corn, then beans, then back corn for foreseeable future. The ground over there by the house it's so funny. I haven't had corn in there in 20 years. And there has been a few years where none of it got worked up because you couldn't get into it. It was just wet. So it's a year by year thing. There's no, you can't rotate it. It just doesn't work out. That ground over there, if trash or anything lays on top of the ground, it don't dry out. And you come over to this side of the road and it's completely different soil. I mean, different as night as day. It'll go, that across the road will grow some ungodly crops now. Back in one of the last times I grew corn over there, I got 232 bushel an acre off the corn. Now that was wide rows, 38-inch rows. So I mean, the potential's there, but every year that ground is so different from year to year. There's no consistency to it. 2012 we had damn near 100 bushel soybeans off that ground. The next year I put it in beans, I got 22 bushel an acre. There's no consistency. It literally depends on the spring and the weather. It's the most funky piece of ground I've ever worked in my life. Worked a lot of ground over the years, farmed it, and year after year after year, it was consistent. That piece over there is the exception to the rule. Yeah, I think she's getting ready to do it again. We're going to get out of here. I'll tack another one on to the end of this, guys. It's kind of one of those days that a cab would be nice. If I had a cab on, I'd still be working this, getting this worked up. But don't have a cab, and I'm not in the mood to get sick. So hang on, I'll be back here in a bit with the wrap up. So we'll see you here in a bit.